Good morning, good morning. It's Sunday, so it's time to get my list together of what I have to do today. So today I am starting something new, so I want to learn how to bake. So I'm gonna start off by making some chocolate chip cookies. So I'm gonna go to Aldi and get the ingredients I need. So that's the first thing I'm gonna put on my list is grab ingredients for cookies. Also, I need to stop at the library to return this book that I did not read. I did not start, so I just put it back. I just wasn't into it, so I'm gonna return this book. I did order a book on Amazon. It's called The Mountain Is You. It's about self-sabotaging and learning more about how to overcome it. And I'm going to start that book this week once I receive it in the mail. Next thing I'm going to do also is prepare my things for the week. I do have two little ones, so laundry, cooking, all those things. I'm going to do that as well. And lastly, I'm going to edit some shorts for my podcast. So I have a busy morning, or a busy day, but it's going to start off by going to Aldi. So that's why I'll see you there.
Hello everybody, I'm the husband.
You the what?
I'm the one.
Oh my gosh, I'll be back. I love you more. Hello, how are you? Okay, so we made it to the library. It's still closed because it's Sunday. They don't open up to 12, so I won't be able to go in and look around for a book, which I don't mind because I've already ordered a book online because the library didn't have it. So we'll just wait for that. And turn this book over. I haven't used this one before, so press what button? Oh, press this button. Take this out. Okay, done. Alright, so the book has been returned. So on my ride, I've been listening to an audiobook. It's called Spare Room. So I've been really getting into this audiobook. It's a romance book. It's setting up the scene now. I really haven't gotten into the juicy part. But yes, on my rides, I've been taking the time while I'm in a car by myself to listen to an audiobook. And I know from this vlog, you're probably saying like, oh my gosh, girl, you always reading. I enjoy reading. I do, but it just depends. Like, I have my moments where I just won't pick up a book, and then I have my moments where I'm just so into books. So yeah, I've been listening to this audiobook, Spare Room, and then I'm waiting for my book that I ordered on Amazon to come in. And I'm really excited to get into this book. I've been trying to find it locally, but they've only had it in, I don't know, the original language that the book was written in. They didn't have it in English, so I ended up finding it on Amazon and ordering it. And I will be sure to keep you updated on how I'm coming along in that book. But for now, I'm going to turn off the camera and finish listening to my audiobook. To make my first batch of chocolate chip cookies. Let's see how this come out. Y'all, don't mind my car in the background. It likes to give me alerts and welcome me to getting in the car and makes a lot of sounds. But we're going to head back home. I finished the first part. Oh my gosh, recording in public is so intimidating. It is very intimidating because I don't know, like, I feel like I'm not talking loud enough, but I don't want people to look at me like, girl, who is you talking to? I guess I gotta get used to it, but I tried. If you can't hear what I was saying in Audi, I'm just going to do a voiceover because, baby, it was a lot going on in there. And then
James had robbed Rosie of the power to speak, to think.
My audiobook's playing. Hold on.
To gape at him in horror. She couldn't make sense of what.
So, and what I was saying, oh, if you can't hear what I was saying in Audi, I'm going to just do a voiceover. My car just, I don't know, the whole cart situation. When I first got to Audi, I was trying to put the quarter in, the cart wouldn't come out, the lady had to show us a trick. Like, I always shop at Audi because it's so close to my house, but I usually just don't get a cart. I just go in, grab what I need, and get out. But today I wanted to record and I needed something to sit the camera on, so I got a cart. And then the cart that I got, it just kept sticking and sticking and sticking. So in the video, you would just see my face like trying to push the cart so hard. But I am proud of myself for, you know, putting on record and going out in public and recording, because this is something I want to do. I want to bring you guys along on my journey and what I do in my days, because I feel like I have somewhat of an interesting life. Even if it's not interesting, I just want to share. But yeah, so I'm going to continue to try, and hopefully you can hear me. If not, I just have to get a microphone or something. But in that case, I have a backup plan. I'm going to do a voiceover of that part, and I'll just talk you through what I was doing, and we'll go from there. But now we're on our way back home. I'm going to put on my audiobook and take my little 5-minute drive home. Okay, so we're back at home, ready to start on these cookies. Oh my gosh, I'm like so nervous about these cookies, but let's go through what we got. So I got some brown sugar, and you remember we went to Aldi and we got all the ingredients. I got some brown sugar, I got baking soda, and all of this is like the Baker's Corner brand, so I guess that's the Aldi brand. I got some chocolate chunks, semi-sweet chocolate chunks. The recipe I saw, it had chunks and chips, so we're gonna do both. And then I got the chips, and then I got some sugar here, and then some more flour, because I was low on flour, and butter. So I'm gonna take one stick of this butter out and put the rest in the freezer. And then I'm going to fill my jars that hold all my dry ingredients. And then we're gonna get started. So yeah, I've been watching some videos on YouTube on baking, and these bakers, they have mini bakeries, micro bakeries in their homes. And I was like intrigued because I've always wanted to bake. I've just been intimidated by it, and I've been watching. I've seen a lot of people been into, like, you know, making the sourdoughs and the pastries and stuff like that. I'm like, is that something I want to do? Do I have the patience for it? And I've been learning to just try things, and if it does not work out, don't try, just do something else. But I'm going to try baking. My goal is to learn a couple of different techniques and to see how I like it. And if I would like to monetize it, I will. If not, I'll just leave it for something for me to do to calm my little nerves. Right now I'm refilling the sugar. We'll just see where it goes from there. But for now, I'm just learning as I go, and starting with chocolate chip cookies. I know chocolate chip cookies will be a hit in this home with these kids and my husband. So that's why I decided to start with the cookies. And we'll see how long this takes. The recipe seemed pretty easy. I'm gonna follow that. He's been having a hard time with this garage. Is something blocking it? Yes, I'm about to bake some cookies. Yes. You probably hear some soccer in the background. What? So you just moving from that side to that. Still can hear it. So I'm taking the cookies out of the oven. You'll see how they come out from the looks of them. I know one thing. I need to add more chocolate chip. I'm gonna add some here. On the recipe, it said let them cook for 9 to 11 minutes. So I had them in there for about 10. This recipe counts for the cookie to be super soft. So I said let it cool for like 30 minutes and then you can eat them. So
What you got there?
we're gonna go. What'd you say?
What you got there?
Sugar, yes, a lot of sugar. That's the whole cookie is sugar. But I know next time when I do, I'm going to add more chocolate chunks because I like how this cookie looks. So I'll be back in 30 minutes to let you know how the cookie tastes after it cools. Okay, so we're back on looking how the cookie came out. So this is how the cookie looks, my first bake. And then opening it like this. It looks really good. Oops. My husband and I already tried it and it is delicious. I would say the only thing I would add to this recipe, my husband suggested that I make it a little more crispy, but if you can see at the bottom, it is all the way done. He likes a more crispier cookie. I like a softer cookie, but I'll tweak it a little bit. I will also say that I need a bigger baking sheet as well so I can fit more cookies, and also add more chocolate chips inside. I'm saying that, but if you look inside, there is a lot of chocolate chips, and then you did notice that I did add some at the top, so I probably don't need more chocolate chips inside because it is very chocolatey. So yeah, the cookies came out really good. I'm gonna try different recipes. Like I said before, right now it's a hobby. Maybe I'll monetize it, we'll see, but right now it's just a hobby and I'll be trying different flavors. Hello again. So it's Friday. Oh my gosh, it's been such a long week. So the last time I picked up the camera was on Sunday, where I had cooked those cookies, or baked those cookies, and then the week I was supposed to record, but it just got so busy, so hectic. So Monday was like a normal day. I went to work and then I went for my evening run. Tuesday, I had to get ready for me and my husband's first year anniversary. Yay. So I had to pick up some last minute things, and I will film next week one of the gifts I got him. He is an avid soccer watcher, player. So I got him some tickets. So we're going to go see the match next weekend. So I'll record some of that. And then Wednesday was our anniversary. So I just received so much love that day, and I was supposed to record it, But I ended up forgetting my memory card in my computer from when I was editing the videos from Sunday. So I wasn't able to record all the beautiful gifts that I received. But to recap, my husband, he sent flowers to my job. Also, he gave me gifts. He was so excited to give me the gifts. He gave it to me actually on Tuesday evening when we both got home. But I was like, why you couldn't wait till Wednesday? He was like, I'm so excited. So he ended up getting me gifts. And we ended up going out to dinner to a restaurant called Kalou's, which I did record some of that, but I didn't post it. I probably posted it to my TikTok. If you're not following me on TikTok, my username is at Lotus the Coach, the same as here on YouTube, and you can see some of my short form videos. I do like little snippets over there. But yeah, so we ended up going to Kalou's. And then on Thursday, what happened yesterday? Oh, we just had so much going on as far as family appointments and things like that. So I definitely didn't record yesterday. And I was just so tired from all the things that had happened in the beginning of the week that I just needed to rest. So we're here on Friday, which I have a couple things planned today to do to catch up. I'm actually working from home today, so I am going to be working, but after I work, I'm going to be doing some errands. And what's on the list for today is, first, I need to fold that laundry that I started yesterday. So I'm going to end up folding up my laundry. And then I'm going to also record some TikTok videos, some short form videos, because I haven't been posting on TikTok and I need to pick back up. I also posted some videos of launching the podcast tomorrow, Peacefully Ever After. You will see those up before this video comes up, because I post the vlog videos on Sundays and then I post the podcast videos on Saturday. So you will already see the podcast launched videos. If you want to go check them out, they're on this YouTube channel as well. So I posted some of those videos over there on TikTok, like some short snippets of the podcast. So I'm so excited about that. I'll get more into about the podcast, why I started and all that on the podcast. However, I'm going to make a separate YouTube video about that as well. So I'm going to be recording a couple of TikTok videos. And I'm also, what else did I say I needed to do? I forgot to write it down. It'll come to me whenever. That's why I have to write things down, because I just forget. I just remembered. I need to add it. Tomorrow is my cousin's birthday. So I have her gifts that I need to get. I'll show you all her gifts. And then I'll also record a small little part of her birthday celebration. But yeah, we're celebrating my cousin tomorrow. Shout out to you, girl. So we're going to be celebrating her tomorrow. So I do need to put her gifts away in the bag. So I'll be doing that today. So I'm gonna start on. All right, so I'm about to start my laundry and listen to my audiobook at the same time. And you remember when I told you I was listening to Spare Room audiobook? Oh my gosh, when I tell you that book is getting it to it, girl. Oh my gosh, I was like, what about that happened? And the main character, her name is Rosie, and she has like a flatmate, because this book takes place in the UK. And he is like this sexy fine guy that they started off as friends, but just being flatmates, and then they end up catching feelings for each other, and it's just getting so good. And it's also teaching in the book about self-love, setting boundaries, and just expressing yourself unapologetically, like not living up to anybody else's version that they think you should be, and live up to the best version you think you should be for yourself. So I do highly recommend the book. It's called Spare Room. Oh my god, chef's kiss. But before I start doing laundry, I had like an epiphany or whatever. I always get these little thoughts that come in my head, and I noticed today, like I've been scrolling on social media, just scrolling, and I noticed how there is like this energy that's going around of uncertainty or fear or doubt of all the things that are going on in, you know, our government and life in general, the housing market. It's just a lot of things that are affecting people. And I just want to give some encouragement that I feel in my observation, when you are grounded in something that supports you, it allows you to move through life with ease. And I am not a religious person. I consider myself to be more of a spiritual person. And I feel like the more I ground myself in spirituality and have the understanding that regardless of whatever is going on around me, I'm going to be okay. And that helps me move through life with more ease, without the anxiety and without the worry. Don't get me wrong. I do feel some type of uncomfort, like discomfort, not uncomfort, some type of discomfort. However, that is not my dominant feeling. Yes, it is uncomfortable right now because there's a lot of uncertainty, a lot of things that are shifting that we don't have control over. But once you ground yourself in something, it could be religion for you, spirituality, a community, whatever it is that bring you some sense of control, and you allow yourself to ground in that, you won't feel so anxious. You won't feel so worried. Yes, you may feel discomfort, but it won't be your dominant state of being. So please find something to ground yourself into, to allow you to feel some type of ease in whatever is going on. Whatever is bringing you discomfort, find something that brings you some ease, okay? All right, back to our regular schedule program. I'm going to start this laundry. I'm going to listen to this audio book, and hopefully I can knock this laundry out quickly so I can move on to the next thing. All right. So, earlier in the vlog, I told you all that I had ordered a book, and it's called The Mountain Is You. So it finally came in the mail. I'm going to take it out the package and show it to you all. But before I get into that book, it's crazy how I attract things when I am least expecting it, okay? Well, let me stop lying. I do expect it. I'm downplaying myself. I do expect when I want something, I always get what I want when I am in the receptive mode, right? Sorry for the heavy breathing. Just ran all the way downstairs to get this book. Whew. So, and it's so crazy because before I ordered the book, The Mountain Is You, I was looking for The Mountain Is You and Atomic Habits, because both of those books are on my read list before the end of the year. First, I was looking for Atomic Habits. I usually get all of my books from the library, but I did not find either book in the library. All I saw was like workbooks or summaries of the book, but I didn't see the actual book. So I was like, oh my gosh, I really want to read Atomic Habits. I wish I had the book. Hopefully I'll be able to get the book after I finish The Mountain Is You. So I end up finding The Mountain Is You on Amazon. So I was like, I'm going to order The Mountain Is You first, and then I will go and try to find Atomic Habits. So I ordered The Mountain Is You. It came in, and as you can see, they put it in plastic, the seller, and it's a brand new book. And this book, again, is by Brianna West, and it talks about self-sabotaging. So this book arrived yesterday in my mailbox. I just got it today out of there. But during the same time, I was walking on the day of my anniversary. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place. So when I was thinking about the books this weekend, past weekend, I also was thinking, oh my gosh, it would be so nice to have some flowers delivered to my job. Like, I haven't had the flowers delivered to my job before. My husband hasn't done it before, so I wish he would do that. But I started saying, maybe he won't do that. Lo and behold, the flowers was delivered to my job. And I was just thinking like, oh, I really want some flowers. I think, and I wanted to tell my husband like at our anniversary dinner, we was going to talk about like, you know, during the next year of our marriage, I would like you to incorporate sending me flowers more. Before I could even talk to him about it, the flowers was sent to me. The book Atomic Habits, I was like, on my anniversary day, I was like, dang, I really wish I had the Atomic Habits book. I do want to read The Mountain Is You, don't get me wrong. I'm going to continue reading this one first, but I really wish I had that Atomic. Something like right now is attracting me to Atomic Habits. So one of my coworkers who sit across from me, he has a mentoring program. So I look, and he had 2 Atomic Habits book. I kid you not. He had 2 Atomic Habits books. On the same day I attracted 2 things, I was like, you got the Atomic Habits book? Oh my gosh, this book has been on my read list. He was like, girl, take it. He said, that's an extra book. I was like, for real? He was like, yeah, you know, always gifting you stuff. I was like, oh my gosh. So the last 2 books on my read list, I have them. And I got my flowers. Oh my gosh. It has been a great week, right? Always wake up expecting the unexpected, okay? Always wake up expecting that. But we got the book. The book, I'll let you see inside. And it's a fairly short book. It's only 239 pages. This should take me about a week to read. And the great part about buying this book is that I can highlight and I can make keynotes in it. When I get my books from the library, I can't do that because, of course, I have to turn the books back in. So I am grateful that I do have this book. I bought it. And I'm going to make some highlights in it. I'm going to also share some excerpts that I feel can be helpful to the community. And then I'm going to start on the Atomic Habits. So we are set for the end of the year. Last 2 books set, ready to go. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Saturday morning, so I'm getting ready for my run. I have a couple of things I need to do today, but first I need to knock out this run. It is now, oh my gosh, my socks. Just feeling I'm gonna get new socks. But now it is 7:01 in the morning. Today my run is about 40 minutes. I don't usually run for miles. I run for time. So 40 minutes is usually like 3 miles for me. But we'll see. If I get 3 miles today, I get 3 miles today. If I don't, I don't. As long as I get the time, then I'm okay. I'm also using Elements. I like these. I like the saltiness of them. This is my electrolytes. Yesterday, I did not drink a lot of water, so hopefully I do not feel so dehydrated on this morning's run. But we will see. And then I also am going to have a Stinger waffle bar before my run. And then I know a 40-minute run may not be long for others, but to me, as a new runner, it is an extended period of time. So I do have some Stinger chews. Only gonna take one if I do feel like I'm getting, like I need some energy. But if I don't feel like I need energy, I won't take it. But I'm gonna check it with me just in case, to have us a little fuel. I am learning how to breathe better on my runs. And also just take it slow. I used to run so fast when I started. And by the time I got to the middle of the run, I was like, oh my gosh. But I'm learning. Every run is different. And just to take it slow, and I will eventually get to where I want to be. So yeah, I'm gonna go start my run. And then when I come back, I'm gonna start my day. I have a pretty, I wanna say busy day, but it is constant things I need to do. So yeah, I'm gonna do this run, knock this 40-minute run out, and then get back at it. Alrighty, so I'm back from my run, and it was a good run. Oh my gosh, earlier when I was recording, I didn't notice that I had not rubbed in my sunscreen on my face. So when I got to the part to run, I put on my camera. I was like, oh my gosh, I had like a big blob of sunscreen on my face. Oh my gosh, it was just too early to be trying to record anyways. But if you see sunscreen in the last clip, listen, a girl was tired. I just was trying to get this run over with. But I want to share my time with you all because I'm just so proud. Okay, so I ran for a total of 40 minutes. Oh, let me take that off. 40 minutes and 1 second. And look at my splits. Oh my gosh, my first mile was 13 minutes. And then I went down into 12s. So I ended up running 3.1, so I ended up doing a 5K in 40 minutes. And that's one of my goals this year, is to get my 5K under 40 minutes. I don't care if it's 39:59, it's under 40 minutes. But that's my goal. I've been working really hard at it. I started off my 5K this year at 50 minutes, and now I did a 5K like a couple of months later after that, and it went down to 44, and now I'm at 40. And I wasn't even trying to like hard today. I really just was trying to get out and just run. But it ended up being a good run. So I'm gonna go take a shower, and then I'll get back on here and update you on what's going on. Alrighty, I'm back. It's in the afternoon now. It's about 2:26, and I just spent the morning deep cleaning my kitchen. I had to, because oh my gosh, when I tell you it was so much clutter, I ended up cleaning out my pantry. Now it's a little more organized. It was like I should have did it before and after, but I was just so disappointed in how this kitchen looked. And then I cleaned out the fridge because next week we are going grocery shopping, so I just had to clean out the fridge. And then I just deep cleaned the living room and the kitchen, so it just smells like pine saw in here. And I am just so happy. I'm one of those people, I have to have a clean space wherever I am. Oh, I forgot to put these flowers back. I have to have a clean space wherever I am. If I don't have a clean space, I feel overwhelmed. So these are the flowers that I got for our anniversary. They're so cute, right? So I'm just putting them back on here. They're blossoming now. They're so cute. But it's 1:05, made it home. I had a great time with my cousin. She really loved the gifts. So I'm closing out this vlog. I'll see you all in the next one. Have an awesome evening. And remember, you are special. Don't let anyone dim your light. And I'll see you in the next vlog. Good night.